competition.
Hey YouTube, DogRegician84 here, doing a discussion video, which seems quite fitting because, well, at the time of recording this video, it's YCS London, big serious event for competitive players. Now, some might know this about me, some don't, but I used to play in regional tournaments, like from 2006 to 2012, whenever I could, and then after that I just stopped. Because I had this goal of trying to make my mark in the Yu-Gi-Oh world, but I didn't have a lot of success in regionals and similar tournaments like Pharaoh's Tour qualifiers, Fortune Tour qualifiers, and city tournaments. The city tournaments, for those who don't know, are basically like regionals, only it's the winner that qualifies for the nationals. Oh yeah, and I did once play in the UK Nationals back in 2011, where I didn't do great, unfortunately. Anyway, as I said, I stopped playing in those sorts of events back in 2012, and after my best run in a regional too, which was the Margate 1, I took Dark Magician Hero, and I went 3 wins and 3 losses and finished 26th out of 60 people. But yeah, I'm basically going to be talking about why I don't play in regionals and YCSs or similar tournaments, which is basically the whole point of this video. In fact, because I used to play in regionals, maybe it should be why I don't play in regionals anymore. But yeah, the official title is why I don't play in regionals and YCSs. And there's 5 reasons actually, which I'll go over, and they're in no particular order, but one of them is just simply because I lost interest. I mean, while that Margate regional was a good time, I just simply lost interest in that sort of event after that, and that sort of thing just isn't my thing anymore. Yeah, they just don't interest me at all. That's pretty much it, really. Another reason, they're too expensive. Well, I should say entry is too expensive. I mean, for instance, when I played in the Nationals in that Margate Regional, it cost me £15 to enter. Now, I don't know if it's still the same or whether it's gone up since 2012, but still, £15 just seems like too much. Maybe it's not that much compared to I don't know, the price of a PlayStation 5 or something, but 15 quid is still a lot, and it was kind of frustrating when I entered the Nationals that I paid that much just to scrub out. I mean, I did win 1 match though, so it wasn't a complete scrubbing, but it's like, great, I could have put this £15 towards literally anything else. Yeah, if you're paying like £15 and then you lose all of your games, or most of your games, then it just feels like a waste of money, and the Nationals did feel like a waste of money. I mean, I know there are lots of rounds, and I know you get packs for participating, but But the problem with that is there's that chance that you could pull no hollows from your packs, or at least that's the case before Breakers of Shadow, where you were guaranteed one. But even then, you could still end up pulling janky hollows, and it would still be a waste of money. Of course, that being said, I pulled something good from one of my participation packs in that Margate Regional, and that was number 32 Shark Drake. It was the only hollow I pulled, but it was a hollow I actually did want, which was really great. But there's no guarantee you'll get that lucky. I don't know. I mean, for me personally, it's just not worth the money. But that's my opinion. Another reason why I don't play in them is too much meta. Now, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of meta, especially when it's an OTK or lockdown deck of some kind. And there's just an overwhelming amount of it at these things. I know that's to be expected, but it's just too much. I mean, like, there's enough of it as it is in locals, but being in that sort of event with that amount of annoying meta decks, it's just too much, and it's just not very enjoyable when, like, either get gamed before I have a chance to do something, or have my deck locked down by a board of negates or disruptions or floodgates or any of the above, any number of the above, I should say. I don't know, it's just frustrating. And the other reason why I don't play in them is just too many ridiculously strict, over-the-top rules. Like, there's just absolutely no chill. Now, I know there are rules that have to be followed, and really strict ones, to stop people cheating or stacking. Like, you know, I get that, you know, that's understandable. Like, I'm all for following the rules, and I want everyone to play fair. You know, then again, anyone would. That's how it is. But some rules are just a bit too strict and too over the top, especially when it comes to sleeves. Like, it just feels like you can't play whatever sleeves you want at these sorts of events. Like, I mean, I don't know if anything's changed over the years, but I know there's a rule where you can't have sleeves with a reflective surface, like in case if you lift the top card of your deck you see what it is, but that's kind of stupid, because if you're about to draw that card, you're gonna know what it is anyway, so don't really understand that. In fact, I guarantee that if I was to enter one of these things and my main deck was this sort of sleeve, for instance, I probably wouldn't be allowed to enter. Either that or I'd be forced to change sleeves. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I can understand, like, not being allowed clear sleeves on their own, you know, depending on the condition of the card. And obviously, they don't want sleeves being used that are marked or damaged, but I don't know, some rules with sleeves just seem ridiculous. Like, I even heard about this one event where I wasn't even there. I don't know if it was like a big tournament or just a locals, where someone made a game state mistake, and then they realised a bit too late, and you know, and obviously this mistake is, well, it's a simple, honest mistake, and yet they got a double game loss or something. Like, I don't know, it's just so over the top. Like, you could get rule sharked or a warning or DQ'd over the dumbest, insignificant things. Like I said, there's just no chill when it comes to the rules at these sorts of things. Now, while there are rules that need to be followed in locals, at least locals are more chilled out, and you could still use whatever sleeves you want, pretty much. I'm just trying to think of other examples, but nothing else is springing to mind. I don't know, it's one of those things that just doesn't really make it fun, and can make coming back to these things very off-putting. And the one other reason why I don't play in these events is because there's this fear that it might be disorganised, like YCS London was many years back. I can't remember if it was either 2013 or 14, but I wasn't there, obviously, but I heard that the event started 2 hours late. I don't remember the reason why. Mind you, there could be a number of reasons why these events start late. I mean, printing off round sheets can be an issue. Like, there can be problems with printers, and there's even that chance that multiple repairings happen. I mean, I remember a regional which I didn't attend, or play in rather, but I think there was like 5 repairings for some reason. Yeah, repairings are annoying. I mean, there could be a number of reasons why these things start late. I mean, maybe someone could be at fault, or there's that chance where absolutely no one is at fault. But you just never know. Like, anything can happen that can delay these things, but like, I for one really don't want to wait around 2 hours to play in a big event pretty much all day. It can be incredibly frustrating. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Those are my 5 reasons why I don't play in regionals and YCSs. I mean, hell, I even keep quitting local tournaments, so it's like, why would I want to play in something even bigger? I know, obviously, I'm currently on a temporary return to tournaments, but that's just temporary. Once I've achieved the goal I want to achieve, like, that's it. I'm going back into tournament retirement for good. Now, obviously, I know there can be a lot of good things about big events like regionals and YCSs, and there are things that can make it fun for people who attend. Yeah, it's just a matter of opinion. I'm just saying that these sorts of events are not for me, and I just don't find those sorts of events any fun at all. Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.